Have you ever been surrounded by people, yet felt completely alone? Have you ever lost everything so quietly that no one even noticed? Sometimes life doesn't break us loudly. It empties us, just to show us what we're truly made of. Let this story remind you why silence is not weakness. In a small town where mornings smelled of dust and hope, lived a man named Elior. Elior was not famous. He was not rich. But he was reliable. People trusted him. Friends laughed with him. Family leaned on him. Until one year, everything changed. A business decision failed. Not dramatically, not overnight, slowly. Bills arrived quietly. Phone calls stopped suddenly. Smiles became shorter. When Elior asked for support, people said kind words. But step back. Things will get better, they said. But none stayed. Within months, the house was gone. The car was sold. The circle disappeared. Elior rented a single room, above an old storage building, near the edge of town. No visitors. No noise, only silence. At night, he would sit by the window, watching headlights pass, wondering where everyone went. One evening, as rain hit the roof slowly, Elior whispered to himself, "Was I only valuable when I had something to give?" The question hurt more than the loss. The next morning, instead of looking for people, Elior looked inward. He remembered something his grandfather once said, "When life gets quiet, it's because it wants to teach you something important." Elior stopped chasing approval. He took small jobs no one wanted. Cleaning, repairing, organizing. He worked alone, carefully, without complaint. He didn't rush success. He respected time. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Something strange happened. The silence changed. It no longer felt heavy. It felt focused. Elior began to learn skills. He read at night. He listened more than he spoke. One day, a local shop owner noticed how precise Elior worked. "Can you help me tomorrow?" he asked. Then another asked. Then another. Elior never spoke about his past. He let his work speak. Slowly, trust returned, not from friends, but from results. Years passed. Elior opened his own small workshop. Not big, not flashy, but peaceful. One afternoon, someone knocked. Old friends, former supporters. They smiled. They apologized. They said, "We didn't know how to help back then." Elior listened quietly, then replied, "I don't blame you. Losing everything taught me something I could never buy." They asked, "What was that?" Elior smiled, "That I don't need noise to grow. I don't need crowds to succeed. And I don't need approval to know my worth." That evening, Elior sat alone again, but this time, not in pain, in peace. Because he had learned, when everyone walks away, life steps closer. When silence surrounds you, it's building something strong inside. And when everything is taken, what remains is your true power. Silence is not punishment, it is preparation. Loss is not the end, it is direction. And loneliness is not weakness, it is the place where strong minds are created. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Mindset Stories for calm, meaningful stories that stay with you long after the video ends.